Let's get started seated on the mat. Find easy pose with your legs crossed. Rest your hands on your knees. Sit up nice and tall and close your eyes. For today's practice, if you'd like to set an intention, let's set one for grace and ease as we move through this slow practice today. Let's begin with some breathing together. Bring your right hand in front of your face. We're going to pretend that this hand is a mirror. Inhale deeply through your nose, and then exhale, open your mouth and fog up your mirror. Great. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale, open your mouth and fog your mirror. One more time. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, open your mouth and fog up your mirror. Release your hand down back to your leg. Maintain that same quality of breath with that ha sound, but this time try it with your mouth closed and try it on both the inhale and the exhale. So inhale and exhale with that same ha quality of breath. Let's try again. Inhale through your nose and exhale through the nose. One more time with that ha sound in the back of your throat. Inhale and exhale. Maintain this same quality of breath throughout the practice today. Whenever you get distracted, try to come back to our intention of grace and ease. And as we sit in stillness, come back in tune with this quality of breath, with the ha sound in the back of your throat on every inhale and on every exhale. Let's flutter open our eyes and then come into tabletop on our hands and knees. From here, let's push back into a child's pose. You can either keep your knees together and rest your torso on your thighs. You can keep your arms out in front of you, or bring your hands by your feet, palms facing up. If you have your bolster, pillow, couch cushion, whatever it is nearby, and you want to use that instead, bring your knees out to the width of your mat and put your bolster, pillow, cushion, whatever it is, in between your legs and rest your torso on the pillow instead. Checking in with that quality of breath, making sure your inhales and exhales are the same length. If you're feeling a little stressed or nervous today, maybe you make your exhales a little bit longer to really help ground you and calm you and bring you into this moment. As we relax further into the pose, notice where you're feeling sensations. Maybe you're feeling tension somewhere. Can you relax that tension as you exhale? Can you gracefully ease deeper into the pose, into more of a relaxation and less of an active posture? On your next inhale, Slowly move back up to tabletop, moving your bolster off to the side. In tabletop, check to make sure your wrists and shoulders are in a line and your knees and hips are in a line. And we'll take a few rounds of cat and cow. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, look up. As you exhale, curl your chin in towards your chest, round your spine, and look towards your belly button. Continue on your own breath, inhaling to drop your belly and lift your gaze. Exhaling to curl your chin in towards your chest, round your spine, and look towards your belly button. Again, notice the quality of your breath. Are you still doing ocean breathing? Can you hear the sound as you're breathing in and as you're breathing out through your nose? Continue on your own breath, finding any organic movements, maybe side to side. Maybe you switch the direction of your hands on the mat to get a little different stretch in your wrists. Maybe you tuck your toes underneath your feet and press back into your feet to stretch the bottoms of your feet. Whatever you need for the next few breaths, take that. Honor your body, honor what it needs. When you feel you're ready to move on, come back to a neutral tabletop. Again, making sure your alignment is set, wrists over wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And we'll move into thread the needle. So inhale your right arm up and open towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm goes in between the left arm and leg. Set your right ear and shoulder on the mat. And again, nice, slow, easy breaths, moving with grace and ease through the body, feeling the breath in all corners of your body. Press into the mat firmly with your left hand, and on your next inhale, unthread your needle. Bring your right arm all the way back up towards the sky. And exhale, set your right hand down to return to tabletop. Switching sides, making sure our alignment is good, wrists and shoulders, knees and hips. Inhale your left arm out and up towards the sky. And then exhale, thread the needle. Left arm goes in between the right arm and leg. Set your left ear and shoulder on the mat. And again, moving that breath with grace and ease throughout your whole body. Nice and slow breaths. Still using that ocean breath. And again, pressing really firmly into the mat with your right hand. Inhale, unthread the needle, bring your left arm all the way back up towards the sky. And exhale, return to tabletop. From here, let's move our feet off to one side so that we can come to seated. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall open to either side for bound angle. For all these poses today, we're going to have options, so take whatever option feels best for you. If you try one and it doesn't work, that's okay. Go back to the other version. That's totally fine. So first option is just to stay here in seated bound angle. The other option is bring your bolster or pillow into your lap, and then on an exhale, start to bend yourself forward and rest your torso on your bolster, your pillow. Let your palms come to face upward so that your arms can relax out in front of you. Again, noticing any place you can soften and release tension. Checking in with your breath. Are we still doing ocean breathing? Can we feel the back of our throat activated? Then on an exhale, slowly start to walk yourself back up. If you took the version on the bolster, you can move your bolster off to the side. You might want it for the next pose as well. Gently close your legs together like they're a book, and then open your legs out long in front of you. So legs are out long in front of you. Again, options, you can stay right here seated upright for staff pose, or if you'd like to, again, fold forward, you can bring your bolster or your pillow to your lap. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead, and then exhale, engage your core to protect your lower back as you hinge forward. Release your arms down by your sides. Anywhere we can soften. Anytime we can bring our attention back to our breath. And inhale, slowly come back up. You can leave your bolster where it is if you're going to use it again, and just open your legs out into a wide V and let your bolster sit in front of your torso. If you're not using the bolster, you don't want to, you can put it off to the side for this one. So again, same options. You can stay upright for seated straddle, or if you'd like, you can come into a seated wide-legged forward fold. Same thing, inhale your arms up and overhead, and then engage your core. Exhale, hinge forward, and then relaxing your arms down, letting the palms face up towards the sky. Noticing any sensations we're feeling in our bodies, any places we're holding tension, and coming back to our intention of grace and ease. Can we gracefully relax into this pose? Can we be in this pose with ease? On your next inhale, slowly walk yourself back up to your seated straddle if you went for the wide-legged forward fold. From here, we'll come into supported bridge pose. You can either roll down onto your back, plant your feet on the mat, inhale, lift your hips and slide the cushion under your hips, or bring the cushion behind you on the mat, inhale and sit on the edge of the cushion, then exhale, roll down to lie on your back on top of the cushion. If your cushion isn't long enough to support your head, adjust so your shoulders and head are on the mat and only the hips are raised up on the cushion. Whichever position you take, make sure you're comfortable here as we will be here for several breaths. Relax into grace and ease. To come out of bridge pose, if your head and shoulders are on the mat, press your feet into the mat and inhale, lift your hips and carefully slide the cushion out from underneath you. If you're lying completely on the cushion, inhale, slowly roll back up to seated, and exhale, return to seated on the mat. Set the cushion off to the side, and exhale, lower down to lie on your back. Inhale, hug your knees into your chest and rock from side to side to release any tension in your lower back. Give yourself a little massage. Then, with your knees still hugged into your chest, start to make circles with your knees to give yourself a nice little lower back massage. And then switch directions and make circles going the opposite way. Return to stillness. Exhale, release your feet to the mat. If you have your strap, belt, whatever it is, go ahead and grab it. Extend your left leg long on the mat and inhale your right leg up to the sky. Bend your right knee and loop your strap or belt around the center of your right foot. Then straighten your right leg and holding the strap with both hands, exhale, gently pull the leg in closer to you. If you're feeling a big stretch on your hamstrings, try to breathe right into those sensations. If it feels too intense, don't pull so hard on your strap or on your belt. On your next exhale, release the belt from your foot. Set your right foot long on the mat. Inhale your left foot up towards the sky, and then loop your belt around your left foot. Inhale, extend the left leg straight, holding onto the strap with both hands. Exhale, gently pull the leg closer to you. Again, trying to soften into that hamstring if you're feeling a big stretch. And if it's too much, just ease off of it. Remember, grace and ease today. exhale to release your belt from your foot. Bend your left knee and then cross your left knee over to the right for reclined twist. If your pillow or bolster is over on that side, you can even rest your knee on the pillow or bolster if that feels better for you. Then bring your arms out to a T and look towards your left hand. Inhale, come back to center. Take your bolster pillow to the other side if you'd like it over there. And then exhale, bring your left foot long if you haven't already. Inhale your right knee up towards your chest, and then exhale, cross the right knee over to the left side of your body onto your pillow or bolster if you'd like it to be. And then bring your arms out to a T and look over towards your right fingertips for reclined twist on this side. Inhale to come back to center. Hug both knees into your chest, and again, rock from side to side. And then start to make small circles with your knees in one direction. And then exhale and make circles in the other direction. And then inhale, release your hands, kick your legs straight up towards the ceiling for Waterfall Pose. Exhale, release your feet back to the mat. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat, knees pointing up. And then on an exhale, bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall open to either side for Reclined Goddess. You can bring your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart here. On an exhale, close your knees together like a book. Extend your legs out long. Let your feet fall open to either side. Bring your shoulder blades together on your back and let your hands rest away from your torso, palms facing up, and come to rest in our final relaxation pose. Really letting the body sink into the earth, letting the grace and ease of just being wash over us from our toes all the way up to the top of our heads. Knowing that the only thing we have to do right now is lay here and be. Slowly begin to deepen your breath and invite small movements into your fingers and toes, gradually making the movement bigger to include your wrists and ankles. Bring your legs together, point your toes, reach your arms overhead, and stretch your body in opposite directions, giving yourself a big full body stretch. Exhale, roll over onto one side using your bottom arm as a pillow. And use your top arm to push yourself back up into a comfortable seat, resting your hands on your knees, keeping your eyes closed. Take another moment to notice how you're feeling and maybe remember how you were feeling at the beginning of class. Notice any differences in how you're feeling, and do so with grace and ease once more. Inhale your arms up and overhead. Bring your palms together to touch, and exhale, bring your hands together at your heart center. Nestle your thumbs into your chest. See if you can feel your heart beating between your thumbs. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. May you go with grace and ease through the rest of your day. From my heart to yours, thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.